But in the meantime, what kind of conservative platform will Mitt Romney run on? Here to offer his take on this is Mike Slater, conservative commentator and host of the Mike Slater radio show, weekday mornings in San Diego, and Mike Slater, young conservative, on Sirius XM Radio. Mike, welcome.
Hey, good morning, Tom. And beautiful monologue. I disagree with 99% of it, and I wish we could talk more extensively about all of it, but really great stuff.
Well, it's all historically accurate, Mike. It's pretty straightforward stuff.
Well, I mean, there's
Feel free to disagree with
so much historical revisionism. It's hard to even pick one point in there in particular. But you say the Republicans need to take back their party, or conservatives need to take back the Republican Party. It used to be the Democratic Party that was the party of limited government. Now they're the party of big government. And I agree with you, conservatives need to change how they behave and change how they govern. But they need to do that by being smaller, not by being more progressive.
So you want to shrink the size of government so that the Koch brothers will have more power and more influence, so that big industry in America will have more power over our lives, so that big ISPs can snoop on us, so that big phone companies can charge us more. You want to just turn the whole thing over to the big corporations.
First of all, you act like only the Koch brothers are the only
Mike, that's
people
your choice.
on the conservative side.
People say, you guys say, do you want the government to regulate your health care? Well, I don't want United Healthcare to regulate my health care. Those are the choice.
Well, it's not the choice. Free market is about competition and options. If you think that you can provide health insurance at a lower cost than someone else, you are free to start that company. If the government takes it over and they're in charge, then there are no choices. There is no market.
You ever been to a football game, Mike?
But I mean, there's so. Oh, I'm sorry?
You ever been to a football game?
Absolutely.
How do you think it would go if there were no referees and whichever team had the most money could move the goalposts anytime they wanted?
Tom, that's a very clever analogy there, but that doesn't quite work when we're talking about free markets.
Well, that's government. There is no such thing as a free market. Marketplaces are created by government. Government creates the currency. Government creates the laws. Government has the court system that enforces the laws. Government has the jails for those people who don't comply with them. Markets are created by government. There is no such thing as a free market. You've got Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan trying to destroy government in this country. How is Mitt Romney going to succeed when the voters realize that millions of them are going to lose their health insurance, and that elderly people are going to somehow have to find a health insurance company, a for-profit health insurance company that'll insure them with their little voucher, and meanwhile you guys handed off $3 trillion to the rich?
Tom, you can't frame a question like that. You can't answer that because it's not a real question. I mean, if you want to talk about health care, we could talk about free market ways to make health care more affordable for more people if you want. I mean, if you want to talk about the budget in general, I think the only real winning proposition that Romney has is to decrease the amount of government spending. Here's just an example. The Iraq and Afghanistan war currently cost $143 million a year. And I'm against it. And I'm no fan of Mitt Romney either, but hear me out. $143 million a year to fight these wars that we shouldn't be fighting. Just the interest on our debt alone is $440
A debt, Mike, we're out of time, but it's a debt that, 3/4 of was run up by 3 Republican presidents. But Mike, we're out of time. We will continue this conversation. We will, absolutely.
Well, let's end it agreeing that we should get rid of our debt. Left and right, we can all agree on that one.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks a lot, Mike. While progressives may be optimistic now, the truth is there's a tidal wave of oil and Wall Street billionaire cash coming to destroy Obama and drown out the voices of we the people. The only way to counteract that wave of cash is for all of us to get involved and active. Just like true conservatives need to take back their party, progressives need to organize to take back the Democratic Party as well. We'll be right back.